It has been 1 year and 8 months that the former coordinator of intelligence, General David Sejjusa, has spent in exile in the UK doing what he called efforts to change the regime in Kampala. Addressing the press Sunday morning, his legal representative Radius Rakafuzi opens up on how General Tinyefunza successfully returned back home.
Yesterday morning at 9 o'clock, I received information that General David Tinyefunza was supposed to return in the night of yesterday, Saturday. And because I received the information from the horse's own mouth, I did not disbelieve it. But because I had to act professionally as a lawyer to keep secrets, that's why I did not inform you, the members of the press. His returning home was an exercise of his constitutional right. He went as an observer to make sure that his right to return home is observed, and actually it was observed. There was no incident at all. Everything went smooth.
However, his lawyer says Sejjusa became emotional after he was updated on developments at home by his sister.
Of course, I think because of the loss of their dad also, and him having been away for a long time, it was quite an emotional moment and between the two.
It is at this moment that he informed his lawyer on how desperately he needed to retire from the army so as to live a private life.
He has done everything in his powers to show that he is not interested in continuing in the army. In 1996, he even went to court to challenge his continued conscription in the army. And the Supreme Court said that it was a privilege of the command.
In a surprise move, government says General Sejjusa will not be charged for alleging an assassination plot on key government officials by both IGP General Kale Kayihura and President Museveni's brother, Salim Saleh.
For now, he's a free man to the best of my knowledge, and that's why he has been here. Otherwise, they would have arrested him promptly at the airport. But he was instead facilitated to go back to his village.
Among the personalities Sejjusa mentioned include former Prime Minister Amama Mbabazi and Minister for Internal Affairs General Aronda Nyakairima, who, according to his famous Sejjusa Doja, rejected Moho's project.
Those statements do not amount to treason under Section 23 of the Penal Code. They do not disclose the offense of treason because there's no overt act. There's no overt act. He's a professional soldier, so if he says this can be a strategy, the other can be a strategy, that does not mean that he's going to do it.
Afraid that some people could be after his life, President Museveni has reportedly ordered for his protection. It is even alleged that his ticket was secured.
For us, we don't fear anything as civilians, but generals, they always think that they need young soldiers around them. So if one general thinks the other general also needs some protection, I really don't know. Otherwise, the impression I had at Entebbe this morning was that he wants really his freedom.
General Sejjusa drove directly to his home in Sembabule district, where he was received by family and friends. For Campus FM, Katumba Badru, Sembabule.